Hi there, Stephanie from Fork and Knife Teacher here, and I'm here to help you introduce a little bit of gameplay into your sewing classroom with this Can Sewing Save the Day escape room. So what it starts out with is a little letter kind of from the director of Fashion Week in New York City saying, thank you so much for coming and touring the sets as students. Enjoy the rest of your stay in New York City. And that's a bit of the setup. And then the next bit is this text saying, hey, we need you back here to help us make some alterations for some of the famous stars who are coming to walk the runway because their clothes weren't altered and we know you can do it. So that kind of sets a scenario. The kit also comes with these clue and help cards. So students should be encouraged to read over these clue and help cards kind of before they get into working the game. And that will help them at certain points to figure out some of the challenges. The first challenge is a maze, and they have to find 2 of 4 digits in this maze that they need to pass the first challenge. So they kind of go in and see which ones hit dead ends and which ones don't. And then the second part of that is this puzzle that you'll have cut out. And there's 2 numbers. There's a 5 and a 2 right there in the blue string. So once they put the puzzle together, they'll be able to see these numbers. So then what they do is they put those digits on this card and they hand it to you, the game maker, and you say, yes, you've got it. Great, go on to the next thing. The next thing is they need to organize some tools. So we've got this worksheet here with all the tools on it, but they need to sort out this decoder circle to make and there's a clue in the clue cards to help them figure out this decoder circle, to help them spell these words correctly. They might know some of the words already and know like tracing wheel and be able to put that in. That's great. Stitch ripper, awesome. They might not know bodkin. Just something they might know. They might have pre-existing vocabulary knowledge, or they might not. So there's a chance there for some teams to work ahead. So then there's a hidden word at the bottom they kind of have to unscramble with the letters that are circled or on the page or squared, and they have to unscramble it to move ahead. And to move ahead, so this next thing is saying they have a special box that they have to kind of decode now, and what they have to do is, it's difficult sideways, but they follow these arrows to make letters. So this arrow goes up to the dot. This arrow, this spells out the word yellow. So it goes, this next letter to make an E goes up to the dot, and then these arrows come across to make the E. So they spell the word, as I tilt my head, yellow, blue, and red. And then there's numbers 1, 2, 3. They need that because there's a box here that I'm going to zoom out because it's hard to see these actually. There we go. So they have to make this box. They cut it out and it fits on this page, and they have to line it up by the 1, 2, 3 is like yellow is number 1. Blue is, 3, and red, something like that. Yeah, they have to line it up on the paper, and then they figure out, okay, so 1 is yellow, 3 is, I can't remember if that's red or blue. It works out. And then they put in the 3-digit code that kind of lines up with when they put the box on correctly, 3-digit code that lines up on it. They give that to you and you're good to go. All right. So these are the answer keys here. And I'm curious to see what the answer key is. What is it? Oh, 8 on the box lines up yellow, number 1, number 9. Okay. So yeah, there's hints all throughout and answer keys so you can help them through it. And hopefully have a great time playing. All right. So you can find this